Good day, everyone. I'm Constable Clushman from the Hamilton Police Crime Prevention Branch. You may remember me from such shows as Virtual Coffee with a Cop or Citizens Police College. Unfortunately, this year, because of COVID-19, we were not able to hold our annual awards ceremony in May. This event would normally recognize police, auxiliaries, volunteers, and citizens throughout our community who did outstanding work and contributed to a safer community for us all. However, behind the scenes, we were still busy collecting information and potential recipients. At this time, I'm going to be calling upon several of my colleagues here at Hamilton Police to help introduce some of these winners to you today. The first award is a Victim Services Branch Award of Distinction. This award recognizes excellence in assistance to victims of crime and trauma. The recipient reflects the values and ethics of the service by consistently demonstrating sensitivity and takes on an initiative to ensure victims are connected to services that will be able to assist them in the next steps of their recovery. To announce the recipient of this award, I'm going to be calling on Kristen Morrison.
Hi, my name is Kristen Morrison, and I am the administrator for the Victim Services Branch with Hamilton Police Service. This year, I'm happy to present this year's award to Detective Sergeant Steve Bearzook. Detective Bearzook always does a phenomenal job when working with individuals or families impacted by homicide or major crime. He continually displays sincere compassion and kindness while maintaining professionalism and integrity. Whether it is buying Christmas gifts for children impacted by traumatic circumstances or providing support to many family members affected by a horrific act, his authentic approach speaks to the quality of person that he is. We are thrilled to be able to give him the award to recognize the great work he does in supporting victims of crime and trauma.
The Courage Award. The Award of Courage is presented to citizens who have acted heroically by risking life or personal safety to help others in need. Their actions have contributed to the safety of our community and exemplify what community partnership is all about. Through bravery and compassion, these recipients have shown that they care about their community and the safety and security of others. This is a prestigious award given only to a select group of people. To announce the recipient of this award, I'm going to be calling on Deputy Chief Frank Bergen.
I'm Frank Bergen, and I am pleased to announce the Award of Courage. The Award of Courage is presented to citizens who have acted heroically in risking life or personal safety to help others in need. Their actions have contributed to the safety of our community and exemplify what community partnership is all about. Through bravery and compassion, these recipients have shown that they care about their community and the safety and security of others. This is a prestigious award given only to a select group of people. The recipients for the Award of Courage are Marwin Maddie, Mark Cuffer, and Selwyn Shamus. In July of 2019, a violent scene erupted at a local medical clinic when an on-duty physician found his life in danger after he was suddenly attacked by a knife-wielding male. Marwin, Mark, and Selwyn, who were nearby and heard the violent commotion, immediately and without hesitation assisted the victim by intervening and helping stop the attack and providing first aid to his wounds. Their commitment and willingness to become involved and help others in our community is commendable. Their quick actions during a dangerous situation is recognized by the Hamilton Police Service, and for that we say thank you and honor Marwin Maddie, Mark Cuffer, Selwyn Shamus as our 2019 Courage Award winners.
Thank you, Deputy. The Jim Antonori Auxiliary Award was created to acknowledge the significant dedication of Auxiliary Police Constable Jim Antonori, who was Hamilton's first and longest serving member of 47 years until his retirement in 2010. To announce the recipient of this award, I have Superintendent Will Mason at a remote location. He couldn't be here tonight. Superintendent?
My name is Will Mason. I'm the Superintendent of the Community Mobilization Division. I'm pleased to announce the 2019 Jim Antinori Award winner is Josh Odie. Josh began his career with the Hamilton Police Service in 2018 as an auxiliary. In 2020, he was hired as a cadet and is currently assigned to the Community Mobilization Division. Josh has aspirations of becoming a constable with the Hamilton Police Service in the future. In 2019, Josh completed 622 volunteer hours with the auxiliary program. Through his volunteer work, Josh has shown tremendous dedication to the police service, but more importantly to the City of Hamilton. In recognition of his tremendous commitment, I am pleased to provide Josh with this award.
Thank you, Superintendent. I'm glad you could help us with that. The Mark Marshall Award for Outstanding Volunteer Leadership. The Mark Marshall Volunteer Leadership Award is to be given to any volunteer service-wide who provides outstanding leadership in promoting our values, ethics, and guidance to volunteers and community partners. To announce the recipient of this award, I'm going to be calling on Acting Inspector Michelle Wiley, and she as well is at a remote location.
Hello, I'm Acting Inspector Michelle Wiley from the Community Mobilization Division. This year's award goes to Sherry Bartminski. Sherry has been a volunteer with the Hamilton Police Service since 2010. During this time, she has given countless hours to support the goals of the Hamilton Police Service. She has volunteered in Division 10 as well as countless community events. Sherry has been recognized by her commitment to the Safety Patroller program and her dedication to assisting the Crime Prevention Branch in 2019.
Thank you for that, Acting Inspector. The next award we're going to do is the Leonard G. Lawrence Award. Leonard Lawrence was the chief of the Hamilton Police Department from 1952 to 1973. He fostered a strong sense of duty and commitment to the community. In his memory, the Hamilton Chamber of Commerce created a memorial award to recognize police officers who share this same sense of community commitment. This annual award recognizes outstanding work by an individual officer or a group of police officers who best exemplify tremendous service to the community. To announce this year's recipient or recipients, I'm going to be calling on CAO Anna Felice.
It is my privilege to acknowledge John Curtis as the 2019 Leonard G. Lawrence Award winner for his work with at-risk youth in our community. In 2010, John started the Fortis Vitam project with the assistance of funding through ProAction. The program is a fitness program centered around the concept of CrossFit that focuses on at-risk youth in our community. The program has been running for 10 years now and has assisted many youth in our community with not only a fitness outlet, but has provided positive role models and mentors for these youth. Many of these youth who grew up through this program have gone on to be successful members of our community, some even becoming police officers. Although a number of HPS members have participated and assisted in the success of this program over the years, John has been the pillar and the driving force that has led to the success of this vital intercity program for the past 10 years. Perhaps the most impactful way of revealing John's influence is through sharing a letter submitted by a former participant on John's behalf.
Dear ProAction Cops and Kids, my name is Flammer Plana, and I was once considered an at-risk youth. I grew up in a neighborhood called Oriole Crescent where the crime rate was high and negative influences were everywhere. I was always surrounded by crime and had become used to it. I never really had any aspirations or dreams and rarely thought about my future. School was not important to me, and I only went because I wanted to be with my friends. It was around the start of the 6th grade when a program was launched at a local recreation center. This program was called the Fortis Vitam Project. It was ran by a Hamilton police officer named Jonathan Curtis. At the start of the program, he introduced himself and showed us at-risk youth kindness we had never seen before. He welcomed us all with open arms and showed us that no matter where we came from, anything we were involved in outside of the program, that none of that mattered once we stepped inside that gym. John showed each and every single one of us unconditional generosity. He treated us as if we were his own kids and taught us important life skills through working out. Fortis Vitam became my getaway from reality. I would count down the days and get so excited to participate in the program and see John. I continued to attend the program every day it was available, and my friendship with John was my favorite thing. I looked up to him. He was my hero. As time went on, John and I stayed in close contact whenever there were breaks in the program. He continuously checked up on me and made sure everything was okay in my life. Eventually, I had won an award through the Pro Action Cops and Kids organization, which was awarded to the individual who showed the most amount of personal growth. As I grew older, I began to realize the reality of life, as many of my friends I grew up with went down a path much different than mine. Many of my friends had stopped coming to school, and some even got involved with illegal activity. I had realized that if I had not met John through Pro Action Cops and Kids, my life could have taken a much different turn. It was because of this realization that my life goal was made. I had realized that my dream was to become an officer just like John, and to do everything in my power to give back to the communities where at-risk youth are present. It was because of the Fortis Vitam program that I stayed out of trouble, did well in school, and realized my goals in life. I met countless officers who have become my most important friends in my life. I am now in my first year at Mohawk College, and I am in the Police Foundations program. I am pursuing my dream of becoming an officer in the Hamilton Police Service. I now volunteer with John through the Fortis Vitam project, and will never be able to fully put into words how great of a role model he has been in my life. John has been in my life every step of the way. He has been the best role model possible, teaching me the most valuable life lessons and skills. I am forever thankful and indebted to Pro Action Cops and Kids, and will never forget how important its effect has been on my life. If I did not have Pro Action Cops and Kids in my life, I can only imagine where life would have taken me. Sincerely, Flammer Plana.
John, on behalf of the Hamilton Police Service and the Hamilton Chamber of Commerce, congratulations and thank you for your exemplary service to the community.
Thank you, Anna. And the last award that we're going to be giving out this evening is the Member of the Year Award. The Member of the Year Award is chosen from the recipients of the Member of the Month awards. Each month, Hamilton Police recognizes an officer for their outstanding work in the community. And every year, we choose one of those officers for this award. To announce the recipient of this award, I'm going to be calling on Police Chief Eric Gert.
Hello, I'm Eric Gert, Chief of the Hamilton Police Service, and it is my privilege to recognize the 2019 Hamilton Police Service Members of the Year, Retired Constable Mike Lamble and Constable Kim Kikas. While working as a community officer, now retired Constable Mike Lamble received information regarding a homeless man who had taken up residence in a storage shed in the area. Several merchants and residents expressed their concerns for his health and well-being as the weather was starting to get colder. Constable Lamble took it upon himself to locate the male and discovered that he was actually renting the storage unit and living inside it. He was sleeping on the concrete floor among his possessions. Constable Lamble learned he had been doing this for a few months and was paying $150 a month to rent the storage shed. Constable Lamble contacted the Division III Senior Officer Support, Constable Kim Kikas, and requested assistance in an effort to put him in touch with resources in the community that might assist him. In the meantime, Constable Lambles and Kikas purchased new clothes for the man, got him a haircut and a fresh shave, and made an appointment for him at the bank. Subsequently, it was discovered he had a modest amount of money saved and was also actually receiving enough money a month from his pension to pay for better accommodations. Constable Kikas arranged for a tour of a nearby retirement home that could take the man immediately. As a result, he moved out of the storage shed and into a far more comfortable home. Constables Lamble and Kikas went above and beyond their duties. If it wasn't for the care, kindness, and compassion they both invested in this man, his well-being could have been in jeopardy as the cold weather was approaching. You are both commended for your dedication and strong commitment to serving our community. This act truly mirrors the Hamilton Police Service values of providing quality service and is a fine example of your compassion and sensitive response to victims. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Chief. I want to thank all our presenters tonight for assisting me and taking some time to virtually recognize some of our award winners. I know this year has looked a little different, but we're trying to do our best to make sure that those who work hard in our community get the recognition they deserve. Have a good night, everyone.